Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in beautiful Rusborough House and Parklands here in County Wicklow, and we are with the gorgeous Audi e-tron GT, the updated version. This is the S. It is slightly raining, so you'll see the wipers going off every now and again. And this is the stunning Rusborough House here in Wicklow. They're just getting the place ready to open up, and they've been kind enough to let me in to have a look around this updated e-tron GT, specifically the S version. So we don't have a baseline GT anymore. It's coming in at S trim, and then RS, and then finally the RS Performance. So today we've got the entry-level trim. Some slight tweaks on the outside, some small changes here, and depending on whether you go for the S, the RS, or the Performance will dictate how aggressive this is down here. Lights, you're getting LED as standard, then the next level up is LED matrix, and then you can get the Audi laser jobs as well. You can see this new face logo on the front of it. Comes in 20s and 21s. Today we're on 21s, and we have carbide brakes with the red calipers. Gorgeous. Like its cousin, the Taycan, you have charging on both sides. So on the driver's side, you have AC up to 11 kilowatt. 22 in some markets, and then on the other side you have up to 320 kilowatts if you can get it, and then you have the ability of going from 10 to 80% if you can find those chargers in 18 minutes. It's sitting on an 800-volt architecture, and as I said, it is cousin to the Porsche Taycan that we recently had on the channel. This one is the Quattro, so this is not comparing like with like, base level with base level. It's in this white, comes in 7 standard colors. There's a pearlescent, there are metallics, there's the solid, which is the white, and they also do a custom color if you have a specific color in mind, like Nevo blue. You can go to Audi and they will get that for you. Lengthwise, it's 5 meters long. Width, it's just around 2 meters. Height, it's 1.4. And then the wheelbase is just under 3 meters long. So as much as it's a performance electric sports car, it has, so you can see there, your doors in the rear. Yeah, gorgeous. And this one has the panoramic sunroof, first time, and it has a transparency mode that we'll talk about once we get inside. Again, down at the rear, very little has changed. You'd be very eagle-eyed to spot on the road the rear diffuser in underneath, and if it's the RS version, you'll get a vertical reflector line. You've got that coast-to-coast, very iconic Audi, and you've got some badging. You can get it debadged if you want. Power tail lift. And this one has 350-litre boot. It's fairly deep, and it has a small subwell in underneath. It does have a frunk, which we will show you. You've got some nets on the side here, some more storage nets down there. You've got your 12-volt on this side, and you've got your ski hatch through. It's a 2+2, and you can lock it and close it all in the one. Yeah, what do you think? Jump into the comments and let me know. I think it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Really beautiful. So this is the successor to the e-tron GT Quattro. So this is the 2nd generation. The thing with this version is it has 125 kilometers more. It's 21% faster, and it is 13% more efficient. Battery size, it is a 97 kilowatt hour real world battery with a WLTP of over 600 kilometers. Real world, you're probably tipping into that 500 kilometer range. Let's have a look on the inside. We can show you the rear. 2+2. And you've got that nice, beautiful honeycomb. So this is the leather, and that's standard. And then you can upgrade this to the fabric version then. You've got 2 Isofix in the rear. Got some stuff on the other side. Let's have a little move that out. Throw my stuff in the boot. The trunk. This has the central passenger actually. I thought it was just a 2+2. So you can see frameless doors, tinted in the rear, really thick. It does have an acoustic glass option. You've got some leather on the top. You have some beautiful Alcantara, your Audi door handle, your window down, and it goes down as far as that. And a small door pocket in underneath. A little light up sill there. Transmission tunnel. You've got your vents in on the foot garages. I think I was talking about this when I reviewed the Taycan a couple of weeks ago. So let's have a little look at feet. That seat is set for me. I'm 188 centimeters, 6'2". Yeah, solid seat all the way down. No magazine holder, etc. in the back. You do have climate control. You do have heated seats either side. Large transmission tunnel. You've got that panoramic sunroof. What's it like in the rear for me? Just clipping the top of this, but the headrest, probably could put it up and it would keep my head slightly forward. Yeah. What else do we have back here? USB Type-Cs, I'm struggling to find them. So I have the aircon, but I can't see any USB Type-Cs. We do have an armrest. Whoop. If I can get it down. With some cup holders in it. And you do have that ski hatch that will go through. Top tether on the ISOFIX as well. So that is the rear of the e-tron. Yeah, it seems to have, but when you look at the seats, you can see how sculpted they are either side, but it does have a little jump seat because it does have that third seat belt in it, but again, it'll be for somebody very small. This sits on air suspension, but there is something called active suspension, and what that does is on the RS and the RS Performance, and it actually has air valves, air chamber, sorry, and the car will actually lift up when you approach it and open the door. This one doesn't have that. So on this door here, then again, frameless door. You've got that leather stitching on the top. You've got, on this version, you've got the carbon inlay they've gone with. You've got your central locking. You've got your presets. You've got your windows, your door mirror adjuster, and then the ability to open the boot. Small, shallow door pocket. You've got your S-line identifier illuminated. You've got your electronically adjusted seats, lumbar support, thigh support. And the steering wheel is electronically adjusted as well. Let's just bring this fella all the way down. Great thunk. This one also has the Bang & Olufsen system. So you've got a head-up display, large Audi traditional, and you can change what that looks like. You can increase or decrease the dials, but you can also then talk about, you can see my kilowatt hour per 100 kilometer here, 24 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. So near the 400, but I've been driving it to get here this morning, country roads, etc. And some motorway, you could creep that down, preheating, etc., etc. On the stalks, you have on the right hand side, you've got your wipers, you've got your behind the steering wheel, you've got your regenerative brake and paddles. Left hand side, you've got your lights, and down here you've got your cruise control. Flat top, flat bottom steering wheel with your S-line. This is the leather. Over my right knee is your light control. And then we also have e-tron GT illumination over here, that carbon fiber large-ish glove box with your pen holder. Yeah, really nice. And then you've got your physical HVAC buttons. So you've got your heated and ventilated seats, front passenger and driver. You've got your demisters, you've got your aircon, up, down, left, right. Good as well. You've got your vents, again manual. You've got your drive select, you've got your ESP off, your hazard button, your parking cameras, your parking system, and then the ability to turn off that screen if you want it. Start stop button, a bit of gloss black going on here. You've got your The ability to turn on, turn off, also increase the volume, change tracks, little touchpad here, your Audi pill, reverse neutral drive, parking, handbrake, and then you've got your medium and your large cup holder, and you've got your, what they call the parking dock for the mobile phone, 2 USB Type-Cs in there, and a 12 volt. There is no storage in underneath here. Seats are gorgeous. You've got that honeycomb texture, you've got that S solid, as I said, all the way down. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And again, height for me, plenty. You know, you are very low down. Yeah, price. Let me pull out the price for you. You're 10 odd minutes into the video. Thank you very much. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Price in Ireland we're coming in at, this is starting at 139,635 euros. So yes, it's more expensive than a Porsche Taycan, but this is the Quattro, so it's not like for like. Really, you need to compare it with the like for like Taycan. And then this one has 34,442 euros worth of extras. So this car that I'm driving today is 174,077 euros. It is the S e-tron GT. As I mentioned, this is now the entry-level trim. The extras that we're getting, we've got that panoramic sunroof. Oh, I need to show you that actually. So on the screen, just to show you where it goes to, there's probably a shortcut that I haven't spent the time to try and figure out. So we're going over, we're going to car, and then we are going to lights and vision, and then we're going to glass roof. So at the moment it is clear. You can see the house there. Then I can matte, so it makes it. I can make it clear inside, or I can make it clear outside. So it just increases or decreases which opacity. Very cool. So that's all on the screen there. Clear inside, clear outside. So what else have we got? So we've got the air quality package, we've got the panoramic sunroof, we've got the 21-inch wheels, heated front and rear seats with the ventilation, heated windscreen as well, carbon twill inlays, adaptive cruise assist, upper and lower interior elements in Dynamica and leather. We've got the head-up display, we've got the diamond stitching on the seats, the wall charger, the carbide steel brakes we talked about, the assistant package, the all-wheel steering, the matrix LED headlights. We also have the sports seats, Pro, tinted windows, ambient lighting, and the cargo door opener. That totals up to 34,400 odd. It's a lot of money. Beautiful car, don't get me wrong. It is a premium electric sports car. And there is a certain demographic of people that this will work for. I can't fault it really. Yes, the interior could be probably updated a bit more than it is. Exterior, it's very subtle tweaks. But I think that probably the most important thing is that we set up the cameras and take it out for a drive. Let's do that.
Nevo Electric Vehicle Show is back in partnership with Bank of Ireland. The show's second instalment will take place in the Audi S Simmons Court on the 10th of November 2024. Building on the sold-out success of the previous show, this will be Ireland's largest ever motor show. Experience all things e-mobility with over 30 manufacturer brands displaying over 80 electric vehicles, the latest in charging and energy solutions, engaging discussions with industry experts, exhilarating test drive experiences, and captivating live vehicle demonstrations. Visit nevo.ie today to learn more and register for your free ticket.
Before we take it, the e-tron GT out for a drive. So this is a Quattro all-wheel drive with 2 electric motors, giving a maximum output of 435 kilowatt, 500 kilowatt with the boost function, and then it's 680 PS with 895 Newton meters of torque. We're just in Blessington, we're heading back to Dunleary, so we're going to get some nice national primary roads, some windy roads, and also some motorway so we can see what it's like on the 3 different environments. Start-stop button, but it's keyless entry, keyless start once you put it into drive. And away we go. Just coming out of Rusborough, and thanks again to Rusborough for allowing me to film. Unfortunately, the weather didn't help us today, but I think it was a nice walk around so you get an understanding as to what's changed. Not a lot visually, very much like its cousin, the Taycan. It is all about the efficiency in underneath, the faster charging speeds, and the more power. So visibility out the back, it is a coupe performance sports car, so it is very letterboxy. Decent sized door mirrors with blind spot, which we didn't get on the Taycan, the version that I drove, and not bad visibility out the front. Seats are lovely, really nice and cushioning, comfortable. Nice to have them heated and ventilated as well. Steering wheel is a big feel. It's probably a bit on the big side, on the larger side. But that flat top, flat bottom is nice. Brakes are amazing, those steel carbide brakes. Beautiful. And the acceleration is lovely. That quattro, you were absolutely welded to the road. Efficiency, I haven't had it for that long, so it is floating around that 25 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. I think I could get that down if I had it for a longer run. But, so with the size of the battery they're probably looking at nearer the 400 kilometer range rather than that 600 kilometer WLTP. It is a bit of a miserable day, but overall, yeah, it's a gorgeous car in looks, but also in driving. And you start to put the foot down, it's well able to take the corners as well. Power is there when you need it. It's not too aggressive, and this is in the normal driving mode, so you're going to have your different driving modes as well. I like the regenerative braking paddles. Yeah. It's nice. It's very nice. Let's take it on some windy roads around between Blessington and getting back onto the national primary M50 roads. So stay tuned. Coming up to some windy B roads here in Ireland, and this is where the e-tron excels, especially with that air suspension and that traction with the quattro. Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we know that it's well able for country roads. Next up, let's see what it's like in the motorway. Here we are southbound on the M50, and we've gone from 100 kilometers an hour to 120 kilometers an hour. Super quiet. Yeah, and the ride is gorgeous because of that air suspension. Hopefully you've enjoyed my look around and drive of the updated e-tron GT, specifically the S version. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and remember, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to enjoy that video too.